Hello, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. I apologize for the delay in time, but unfortunately, a whole lot of stuff been happening. But now we're back at it again, so let's get right to the charts. So, yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page with you. I want to. It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. But then you respond, do as I say, don't do as I do. Get rich and fit. Actually, I do. I have a hoodie mock up already for it. I Yep. Mhm. Yeah, that's the game plan. I want to have that because that's how Chico got real big. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I actually have it linked down there. It's under my Streamlabs because I do everything through Streamlabs. But I gotta wear exactly. I do have to wear it so that way it could be intriguing. Yeah, another revenue stream. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Actually, it's already up. What I haven't done is promote it. Yep, exactly. Oh no 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 no, that I won't do. No 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 no. We don't do that. We don't do that. You don't want that problem. Yep. Hold on for a second. The little one's asking me. What's up? Your PA? Oh, oh, the evaluation. Yes, 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 yes. Oh man, because you was already down. Yeah. Oh man. Nah, it happens. Okay. But you got a backup plan. Ew. Remember to cancel orders, folks. Because I was looking for upside earlier today, and This is interesting. I have an order going, and I am now down 40, 50, $60. And this is actually my PA because I was going to play something earlier. I still think we're going to go up, but they sure enough just came to try to kidnap me. Let's see if they're going to kidnap me or they're going to go ahead and push this thing up. I'm going to see if we can stay above stranger danger, because then that'll give me a little confidence to hold on to this a little longer. So I had an idea earlier because it was like the 45 minutes was pushing up, and what I should have did as soon as I knew I was outside of that idea, okay, we didn't bounce off a stranger danger. I should have went ahead and canceled all my lingering orders, and I did not do that, and it's going to cost me $80. It wants to go up. That's the whole thing. It wants to go up, but it's having a hard time because of this order block. And then we have news at 10 o'clock, so that's I think that's the other one that's playing a part on this. So because I have a lingering order waiting is the reason why I'm kind of like holding firm, because I know they're probably trying to liquidation sweep before the news drop at 10 o'clock. Hold that stranger danger. All right, out of it. 70 $70 loss. It's fine. It happens. Yeah, I closed it because again, it wasn't that wasn't my thesis. It was an earlier thesis, so I need to let it go. I'm just happy I went and go check because I was like, oh, let me go check out my evals real quick. It's like comes to the bottom of a range, then it goes up the range, bottom of the range, up the range. You're thinking downside? Ah, oopsie. Ugh, oopsie. Kind of bloopered that one. hmm Yeah, but again, let me switch over to the news so you can see. So we have some news that's coming out, which is a weird one, and I've never seen this before, or maybe I've seen it and it's just rare. non-farm payroll annual revision. Like, what the hell is that? And it's high. So that means we just had non-farm payroll just last week. So they're gonna fix the payroll revision? Like, it's a very very weird statement to kind of like see that. So I'm curious of what that does to the market. Mhm. Yeah. 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 I see what you did there. Yeah. 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 Facts. It is a moving target. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the same page with you. Do it again. Do it all over again because this doesn't make any sense. It does nothing for my campaign. You're making me look bad. I have people watching me. I could see him having that type of conversation. Ah, that's why I put my stop loss into profit, and they they came and got me. They're like, let's get this guy out of here. Oh no, 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 no. Not for this action. This is jambalaya rice right now. That's been there since the last Mardi Gras. Yeah, no, the EMAs are having a conversation. They're like, hey, what's going on? You know, it's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, last time we was on a trend. So they're just having a conversation right now, like a block party. Oh, there we go. Take out some fair value gap. Oh no, they didn't take out the fair value gap. They almost did. Stranger Danger sits at 840. You say you're getting ready to pull the trigger? Yeah, I think they messing with people at this point. Yeah, I know you're not calling me during the market. One of my best friends. That's not gonna happen, my guy. You took a stab. I'm 107 subscribers away from being at 500. I'm almost there. I am almost there. Mhm. Mhm. What the hell? Yeah, there it is. I'm just sending a message to a friend of mine. All right. Still choppy. Kind of like we're building a channel that looks like this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring back something I haven't used in a long time because I'm lazy. You remember this thing? Oh my god. This one? Linear regression. I'm gonna go with 200. That that can be a problem. Mm, I want to lock the time frame. I can't lock the time frame. Fine. It's still choppy. I tell you, they're waiting for 10 o'clock. Let me see what that 4 hour candle looks like. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. If you can't read the chart, then you can't trade. You can read this? Choppy is a reading. That is facts. You know what I think is going to happen? When this news drops about these annual revision, it's going to go ahead and be completely bearish for the dollar. And when that happens, let's go over to the daily. This is the dollar. The dollar has violated some levels that I was worried about, and we're back inside of this area. I want them to test this level here, 97.105. And when the dollar drops further, then we're going to get the push up that we're looking for. If this thing breaks with a lot of strength with this news drop, we're coming down to here, and I won't be surprised that QQQ takes off like a bat out of hell. Let's go check out gold. Look at this thing. All right, itches. I already scratched that itch for my QQQ play. I took some overnight calls of what was it? I think it was like let me just open QQQ. It was, I think it was 85 or 95, one or the other. Let me go look and see while we wait for this. Let's see. I got 590 and 585 calls. What happened? I guess I will never stop getting those issues because my kids cannot leave my stuff alone either. uh, 585 and 590. I bought some time. I bought one for Friday, but I bought one for oh yeah, 585 and 590. Two different calls. Yeah, two different calls. Uh, one's Friday, one's Wednesday. So I had bought some time because I'm yeah, because I was thinking that we would have the 585 is the Wednesday, and then the 590 is Friday. All right, let's get back over to AQ. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to hear. They are. Mhm. Mhm. All right, here's my new GC report. Let's look at gold again. So we're talking about upside that can put some real pressure. Why is everybody calling me? Let me alone. Leave me alone. Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm looking at. We got 8 minutes until the market gets this news. So I'm thinking with gold, this thing gonna touch 37.58, 37.89, maybe even higher. We might get gold at 4,000 at the momentum that it's on. Look at this, bing, 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 bing. Oof. All right, let's get back over to MQ. Let's see what's happening there. Oh, they trying to break out the bottom. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see. With this 5 minute opening range, we got 257. They might use them as liquidity here. Let me see if my. Let me just go and look at my other chart. Mm. Yep. Like I said, probably gonna use them as liquidity. Woo! Because this range right here for that fair value gap, we've tested it more than enough times. It's trying. Yeah, I agree with you. All right, that's that block. Let's see if we get a bounce off this block. Hmm. All right, come on. Ooh. Oh, that's funny. All right, taking it to the chin. I thought we was gonna bounce off this block. Oh, we did. Look at that. We are gonna bounce off of it. That's all you had? Yeah, that's all I had. And that's it. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Y'all stopped me out just to go ahead and go up. We're too close to the news for me to take this completely serious, but I might have to pull the trigger on that. It came back to VWAP and it looked like it rejected VWAP, but I think we might be alright ish. If they could at least test the order block and get deeper into it and see if we can close inside the order block. Let's see if we can do that. No, of course it is because right now there's no volume because everybody's waiting for the news. Ah, yeah. Wait for the news. Wait for the news. We got 60 seconds. We got 60 seconds. Yeah, no. Oh my God, this market is on some other stuff right now. All right, 24 seconds. They just liquidated the bulls right there. 10 seconds. If this thing breaks right back above 823, I'm gonna take it back up. Yeah, yeah, like that candle there. Yeah, I did. Put my stop loss in the profit already. Ah, and then they stopped me out. Back in again. Yeah. Ah, and they stopped me out again. Every time I put my stop loss into profit. Mm. Yeah, that was it. That was the move. Let's look at this. Let's see what the news says. Such jerks, because it's signaled like we was gonna go back up, and we didn't really. Because I was thinking if we was gonna drop, we was just gonna drop hard and fall, right? But for us to kind of keep on bouncing like that, I thought that was just giving me a signal that we wasn't gonna fall at like that. But now they just swept all the bulls right there. Yeah, the annual reversion is worse, so there's less jobs. So that means that's that's bearish for the dollar. That means the dollar should be. But they know what, they probably priced it in. I think that's probably why we acted like this. Look at that draw. If we was trying to play the opening range breakout to the downside, mm 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 mm. They're trying to break under this 800 level on NQ. And they're breaking under the fair value gap. At least they're trying to. All right, let's get rid of the news so I can see my screen better. Yeah, that was bearish for the dollar. What, to the downside? They will not let me be great. Let's see if we can get out of this range. There we go. Out the range. Oh, and they stopped me out as we got out the range. Come on. Let me put my stop loss in profit in peace. They will not let me do that. They already took the fair value gap. Being difficult. I was looking for them to put it on 1 minute fair value gap, but they didn't do that. Come on. I should put that stop loss a little deeper in. We almost got outside of that, and they hit the brick wall on it. Not a good sign for any upside. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just test that opening range. Get in there. Get in that opening range. There you go. Ah, I thought I got some rhythm on that one. Let's see if we can get back to stranger danger. No. put in a 1 minute fair value gap. Let's see if this thing holds. There it goes. We got to VWAP, so I'm gonna put my stop loss into profit since we got to VWAP. Ah, they're not letting me breathe. Look at that, and they push it right back up. Not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Because I had a lingering order right there, and I thought it was going to just take off right through it. It came and picked up my order, and then hit the brakes. Stranger danger. Next stop. Come on. There we go. There we go. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Get there. Get there. Get there. Get there. Come on, get there. And hey, come on, hold it. Damn it. I almost cleaned up all my mistakes. So today, Javi, I kind of was testing myself. I was like, all right, before the news, I'm going to do some crappy trades, like some pure, just unnecessary, silly trades. And then when I got to like $1,000 drawdown, I was like, all right, let me see if I can clean it up from here. So I went from being down almost like $2,000, and now I'm down like 275. Javi, you still there? Please tell me you was in this upside. No! Oh, well, it could reject. But this is the one that you like. You like to play to stranger danger. I thought you was in it. You know what? I didn't talk it through. I did not talk it through. Eee. All right, we're gonna lower leverage. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That was the play. I was trying to max out and go with like 14 contracts. I had tapped out at 13, and then these mofos being jerks. They're probably gonna use Stranger Danger as a place to um, reload. That was a good sweep right there. We're above the 200 right now. Mhm. Do 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna be bullish above 848 because I think we're gonna go back to that 850 level again. Let's see if we can crack 843. Okay. Look how bad they smacked that one. Oof. All right, looking for a bounce off at 824. Still not in. Clean up 824. Not the cleanest, but clean nonetheless. We're back above VWAP. They're trying to hold the VWAP. The 5 minute made a lower low, so just be careful, Javi, okay? The 5 minute. When I see that, I'd be thinking like this is a possibility of a reversal. Yeah. Let me see what the dollar is doing, because the dollar must be right. Yeah, the dollar's rising. Instead of breaking down here, we didn't get that. It's rising. It's going against what the news said. It's trying to. It might. It is not doing it, Javi. But this will be a good bounce off of the bearish line for the opening range, because anyone that piles in can get liquidated here. Come on. I'm no pumpish. Like it what was that, rush hour? It's flirting with you. All right, here comes the true liquidity. Who are they going to liquidate? The Bulls or the Bears? Oh, they're going after the Bulls. Yeah, they're just testing each and every one of the Bulls' levels at this point. And then there's no other news at all today until tomorrow, and that's when we get in our PPI information and CPI information. It might. Yeah, I think it's gonna bounce here. We closed inside the range. That can happen, and that's when it gets real frustrating. You're like, you mother suckers. What you got planned for today? Got you. Yeah. My nephew. Oh, when is it? Okay. Sounds like it should be fun. Other than the work that you have to do. Out from the upside or downside? Because it's going up. I think you should have been a little patient. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm actually in this upside, and I'm trying to drag my stop loss. Yeah, because I was looking at the fact that the opening range was not breaking through, so I'm trying to use it as a we stay inside the range type of play, and I have my stop loss at break even, so I'm out of it. Yeah. Mhm. That's what I've been working on is just accepting everything and be like, all right, just put your stop loss and break even, Jeff. Just put it in break even. I've been very judicious on that one. All right, let's see if we can break through this time. No, I understand. Oof. It bounced up, yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking for, but I don't think we're gonna get that today. They're playing with that level way too many times. We're just gonna make the bulls step out of the way. Do do do. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. It's consolidating again. Mhm. Yeah, today's they have this anime that my nephew and my godson loves. So it's the pre-screening. So I'm gonna go hang out with them and watch that pre-screening with them. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no momentum with barcode in that whole 15 minute. Yeah, I'm a bit more patient right now. Yep, that's what I think. 16 seconds. Yeah, we probably wrap up at 10:30 on the dot. I got a couple of assignments that I gotta get done for one of my clients. This might be it, Javi. This might be it. They go capture this wick to the upside. Come on. Ah, no, no. You would think that that would be the case, especially after building this base, but like they trying to hit it to the downside. No, I don't think it's gonna bounce here because they now we're breaking through it again. If anything, we may bounce closer to 809, maybe even 800. Mm. I don't like the fact that we just penetrated through. The down could be short lived. Like I said, we consolidating, so this thing is playing back and forth. Mm-mm, 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 mm. Yep, right there. Now, you said you wanted to play it down. This is where it's probably gonna stop the down move. Mhm. So when you're choosing your leverage, what makes you pick your leverage? Yeah. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I was trying to stay in it, and then these mofo's they done knocked me right out of it when I put it in break even. Mhm. Got you. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you. Okay. Got you. So it's like if you feel like a target is not guaranteed, but it's a high probability, you'll add more leverage. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Mhm. Yeah. I got you. I'm actually playing it down because the 5 minute is for the second time closed outside the opening range. Let's see. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't believe they did that. Ah, yeah. I'm looking forward to try to break back above eight. Nope, I'm not gonna break go 806. Damn, that sucks. Mhm. Mhm. Damn, Javi. I was looking for this down move this whole entire time. That- This is what happens when I put my stop loss in the profit and I don't wait the full 5 minutes. I deserve that. I saw this whole entire thing move. I was, and then they stopped me out before it broke out. Yeah, I thought we could get a little bit deeper of a bounce, and then I could play it back down. I know, I know. Damn, that one kind of screwed me up because I was like, okay, I'll reverse it when we get up to a certain level, and that's not the case. That sucks. I had a feeling this could actually make that move, and I switched, and I'm like, okay, you know what? It needs to bounce a little bit before it does it again, and it never gave the bounce. Hmm. I'm just mad at myself because I saw what it can do, and I knew it was at an order block, but the daily had a cross up, like we was gonna push up. I didn't expect them to come all the way this far. See, I did go up on my thing and took stuff from the top. Mm-mm. If I just waited 5 minutes, Javi, 5 minutes. Yeah, we did 5 minutes.
You have a charger case? Yeah. Oh, wait, I have to put it in your thing so low. You on YouTube, Jack?
I am.
Muted?
No. Come on.
The whole family back together again. The pressure's on.
This thing is just not relaxing.
First, can I actually tell you something? So, mommy, me and Sydney.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Daddy's and the recorder.
Oh, they let me, like, recording. I thought you just fucking talk.
What's up?
So me and Sydney went to, like, the Duran fan. It's the Duran fan. Duran fan, that's what she calls it. So and the gaming squad. So that means you have to join. Yeah, even you. I can play Roblox with Daddy, me, Sydney, and Zion as well. Deal, we'll pay you $100 every day. If we do get.
Come on.
Daddy's our editor.
Call's not ready.
Come on. Huh?
Call's not ready. I don't think call's ready. Did Xperia hit that? Xperia had a small little. I don't think we're ready yet.
That's not a good sign.
You was taking calls,
I had calls overnight from yesterday.
so you didn't close it?
No, they expired Friday.
Caleb, if you're going downstairs, can you give me my blue bow? No.
Refuse to leave stop losses alone.
I'm going downstairs.
I'm so mad because I was playing it to the downside and then they stopped me out, and if I just waited 5 minutes before I moved my stop loss into profit, I would have been having a different conversation right now.
I think Caleb got the cock too.
Just leave him alone, Jenny.
Huh?
Just leave him alone.
Alright, y'all, YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go because obviously this market does not want to cooperate. The last thing I want to do is just keep bleeding out money. Yeah, have a great day. We'll try again tomorrow. Have a great day.